Hey divine beings, peace, love, abundance, blessings. My name is AstroPapi, and I just want to give a quick upliftment message because one of the things that, at least for me, has definitely blocked me in my path and moving forward and with my manifestations is lacking self-forgiveness. If you do not forgive yourself, you are not able to move forward. And if you want to manifest things into the universe or with the universe, one of the things that you have to know is that when you continuously punish yourself or ick yourself or yuck yourself for your past mistakes, you are actually subconsciously telling yourself that you don't trust yourself. And here's the thing, mistakes are what we see as mistakes, those experiences that we wish we wouldn't have gone through. They are not mistakes, they are lessons. And when you are able to see it that way, you can look at some of the difficult moments in your past and understand that there's wisdom and opportunity to gain from them. Life does not happen to you, life happens for you. So when you think about those uncomfortable experiences, or maybe even uncomfortable connections with people that you wish you wouldn't have gone through, remind yourself that through these experiences, you have gained higher wisdom and higher understanding, and you can apply those experiences for your present and your future. Perhaps it was maybe allowing somebody into your life, maybe trusting somebody who misused your trust, who did not have good intentions, but who disguised themselves as having good intentions. Now you have built your discernment. Now you have higher standards for who you will allow into your life. Perhaps it was something regarding what you did. And remember, yo, in spirituality, we all have shadow sides. And that's why I talk so much in my channel about connecting with your shadow self. So when we look at things such as our vices or our quote unquote personal demons, our shadows exist. And it's not until you give them understanding, until you give them attention, until you give them compassion, that they won't stop ruling over you subconsciously. And this is where, even when you look back at your past vices or your past actions, remind yourself, I have learned through them. Don't identify with your past anymore. Don't identify with what people have said about you anymore. Don't identify with guilt or shame, because unfortunately, those are the lowest vibrations. The three lowest vibrations are guilt, shame, and fear. And if you have that energy in you, you will not be able to move forward. You will not be able to manifest things. For example, if you dated somebody who did not treat you with the right care and the right respect, do not shame yourself for that. Instead, take in the lessons you were supposed to learn from that and apply that to your standards. Elevate your standards, raise your standards. And through that, you can manifest a better lover, your special person, your soulmate, all right? But when we have guilt and shame, we're just blocking ourselves. We're living in the past. We're identifying with our past. And we're not allowing the future to come forward. We're not allowing our wishes, our desires, our manifestations to come forward. Guilt and shame, they don't really help us either. It's compassion that helps us. It's understanding that helps us. It's recognizing the humanity within that helps us. That is what will get us to nourish and nurture wherever we feel like we have wounds in our energy field. Guilt and shame are just bullies, and they will repeatedly bully you. And if you allow guilt and shame into your psyche, you will repeatedly bully yourself. You are not the same person you were a month ago, a year ago, a week ago. You are always allowed the opportunity to move forward and walk forward. So please, 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 do not shame yourself. Do not punish yourself. Because when you are doing that, you are subconsciously telling yourself that you don't trust yourself, that you're not worthy of good things yet. And I'm here to remind you that you are worthy, that you are going through a human experience. And in this human experience, we will have highs and lows, and the lows will get us to our highs. And one of the things I've learned in this life is that wherever we have pain, we can transform that into purpose. All right? Give yourself nurture, give yourself care, give yourself compassion. If it helps, see yourself in the third person. See yourself and speak to yourself the way you would with a friend who's having regret, who's having guilt, who's having shame. You would give them so much compassion, so much allowance, so much freedom. Now do that for yourself. Compassion for oneself is what truly will elevate our vibration and will allow us to move us forward. You are not just the present moment. You are not just your past. You are your ability to alchemize, to transform, to change. As that Big Sean song says with Bounce Back, right? Last I took a L, but today I bounce back. Your worth and value is not based on what you have done in the past, who you have been around in the past. Your worth and your value is intrinsic because you are here, because you are present, because you are alive. So remind yourself, I am worthy of good experiences. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy and deserving of abundance. And if you believe that, write that down in the comments below. I am worthy of a happy life. All right. I'm going to pull some cards to see if tarot might help us. As y'all know, I love to include divination into my messages. The first card that we have is the Five of Cups, and that's what we're talking about. Guilt, shame, and regret. In the Five of Cups in tarot, there's some cups that are dropped down that the person is agonizing over, but then there's still cups that are standing. So this goes into what I just said. Take your past experiences that were negative and transform them into higher understanding that you can apply for yourself and apply for others. Take the wisdom. The Ten of Wands. You're carrying too many burdens on you. You're carrying too much baggage from the past, and that doesn't allow you to move forward. Shame and guilt blocks us, yo. It really blocks us from future outcomes, from future friendships, from future relationships, from future blessings, from future experiences. Don't do it anymore, please. And the next card that we have is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the energy of water, and this is about flow and trust and understanding that the river still keeps going forward. All right, when we look at a river, it doesn't stop, it goes forward. And maybe there's some streams that are more murky, but it still keeps going forward, and it goes into waterfalls and it goes back into the ocean. And in the ocean, we have that divine bliss, that divine joy. So you will get to your happy state. Think of your life as a river that's flowing, and you have experienced certain stumbles along the way, but you're still going. Don't live in the past. Don't harbor in the past. Tell yourself, I trust myself. I have learned. I have gained knowledge. I have gained insight. I have gained wisdom. And now I have higher understanding that I can apply to my day-to-day life. Past you who has gone through those hard experiences would not want present you to still hold on to them and punish yourself for them. Past you would want a happier outcome for you. The next card that we have is the Queen of Swords. You really gotta let go of where you punish yourself in your mind. It's not going to help you. And lastly, we have the Page of Wands. Go back to your dreams. Go back to your bliss. Go back to your joy. And if you're feeling unconfident at this time, shake it off. Figure out how to reboot your confidence for real. And the little things will do it. The music that you play. For me, I'm going to be playing Beyonce's Renaissance Era album. Maybe for you, it's something different. Wear the clothes that makes you feel hyped. Go outside, hang out with friends, get some sunlight. Take yourself out to a nice restaurant, journal. Remind yourself that despite your past, and even as it was yesterday, despite your past, you are present, you are here, you are now. Every day allows us a new script, a new chapter, a new journey, a new saga, a new era. Enter your new era. Enter your divine era. Enter your royalty era. Enter your I am worthy, I am deserving of the best for me era. And it is because of these experiences, because you were able to let them go, because you are able to transmute, alchemize, transcend, let go of these lesser energies, these lesser attachments, and you are able to skyrocket now. It is because of what you have gone through that you have wisdom, that you have understanding, and now you know your worth, and now you know what you are deserving of. All right? So move on forward with optimism, with hope, with joy, with gratitude that you are still here, that you still have a fighting chance to live your freaking best life. And write it down in the comments below if you agree with this affirmation. I am deserving to live my best life right here, right now. All right, y'all. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for tuning in. My name is AstroPapi. Peace and blessings. I do offer heart-centered counseling if y'all want to do some heart healing. I also offer private readings if you want to check that out. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, how to do so is in the about below. Stay beautiful, stay abundant, stay great, y'all.